So today we're in a 2019 Holden Trailblazer, which is also the exact same interior virtually as a Colorado. And they come with an 8-inch screen in the upper models. Those radios are starting to fail quite a lot and just not up to date with a lot of the technology that's available. So to upgrade this system, there's a few challenges. The vehicle has a lot of factory menus in there for safety and warning chimes and all those kind of things that have to be retained. Keeping climate control display, factory reverse camera, dynamic lines, optical park sensors. So to upgrade this system, we're going to be using Kenwood's direct replacement DAX 8000 XDS, which is an 8-inch screen modular system, new to the market. We're going to be using the iDatalink Maestro Apex S8 GM1 kit to fit that Kenwood into the dash, and we're going to maintain the existing fascia panel. And you also will need some additional fitting brackets to mount the screen behind this bezel. So let's have a look at how this system operates and functions and retains all those key features. So now we've got the new Kenwood direct replacement DAX 8000 XDS installed in the Trailblazer. Now, as we mentioned before, this Trailblazer had a factory 8-inch screen. So the only other options previously to replace this system with an aftermarket radio was to replace this whole panel and have an option of a smaller 7-inch screen in this location here, or to have a bigger floating 9-inch or 10-inch screen that sticks out from the dash. And not everybody wants that. A lot of people want to retain the factory look. So with the Apex system from iDatalink Maestro and this Kenwood unit, we're able to continue to use the factory bezel and also retain key features like our infotainment buttons. So our volume button will continue to work. These buttons can be programmed within WebLink to be able to do different functions, short and long press programming, so you can continue to retain the factory functionality of your infotainment buttons. We obviously retain our steering wheel controls. Importantly, again, we can do short and long press programming. So like factory, we have 2 functions on some buttons, and that can all be retained and programmed within the WebLink application. We also retain the visual display of climate control. So if I adjust the temperature there, you can see that nice little widget comes up, and that's the same when we adjust our fan speed as well. But if we do have any adjustments to make on these other functions, we get that nice climate control display come up where we can see all of the functions being adjusted and changed on the factory screen. So that's a really cool little feature that comes up to give you that visualization of your climate control adjustments. If we go to reverse, we retain the factory camera, we add the optical park sensors displayed there on the screen, and we also retain the dynamic guidelines that move with the movement of the steering wheel. Some other really unique features of the Kenwood and Maestro solution is when we go into our menus, we have our vehicle info screen, which displays clearly there our tyre pressure, current tyre pressures on the vehicle. We can also change that to a Ute if this was in a Colorado that has the same solution available for it. If we go back to our menus again, we've also got gauges there, and there we can have up to 2 pages of gauges displayed up on the screen coming directly from the vehicle's ECU. Another really unique feature of the Kenwood unit is it's got this pitch and roll set up here, so you can use this when you're going off-road to see the angle of the vehicle. Now if we go into the CarPlay side of things, again we've got this unique little split screen scenario here where we can have some of these iDatalink Maestro features displayed. So we can add the pitch and roll. We can also set it for things like climate. So that'll display there nicely alongside CarPlay, so you get a really good view of all the features and functions while you're driving. Now importantly, some of the most important features that need to be retained on this vehicle are found in our settings menu. Now, as I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of vehicle menus that are in the factory radio. So normally if you were to remove that and you didn't have a system as good as iDatalink Maestro, you could potentially lose a lot of those factory settings, and they're important settings. So if we go into vehicle features, vehicle settings, here you can see we've got collision and detection systems, comfort, convenience, lighting, door locks, remote locking and unlocking, etc. So all of those menus are within the vehicle again and able to be completely retained thanks to the iDatalink Maestro integration with the vehicle. And of course we can adjust the chime volumes for our indicators and our other various warning chimes as well. So I hope you've enjoyed the demonstration of the Kenwood direct replacement DAX 8000 XDS installed into this 2018 Holden Trailblazer. You can see that we've been able to significantly upgrade the tech in this vehicle, but without compromise. We haven't lost any of those key factory features like vehicle settings menus, the factory infotainment buttons, reverse camera, and all those things are retained, but we also add some pretty cool other features as well. It's an awesome solution to upgrade the tech in your Holden Trailblazer or Colorado. So if you've got any questions, feel free to give us a call and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you have.